that magic. Hey everybody, Brad Clark here. Thank you so much for joining me again for another Wednesday boot camp. What we're going to be doing today is 3 different blocks of exercises. Each one of those blocks is split up to target a different area. So we're going to do some lower body, some upper body, and then some abs and arms to finish. Most of this stuff you can do without weight, but you will need some weight to do some of the exercises towards the end. So if you have dumbbells at home, I recommend that you grab them. If you don't have any dumbbells, there's tons of things around the house that you can grab, from soup cans all the way up to gallon milk jugs filled with whatever you've got. So if you need a minute to go round that stuff up, feel free to hit the pause button now and then hit play when you come back. Otherwise, we're going to jump right into it. Okay, so our first block is for our lower body. We are going to do some squats, some lunges, some hip bridges, and then some sumo squats. We're going to go through all 4 of those 3 times, okay? So let's get started with a squat. We're just going to do 10 of these. Feet are about hip width apart, toes pointed out slightly. Make sure that the knees are tracking outward, and let's get started. If you've got those dumbbells near you and you want to make these a little bit more difficult, feel free to hold them either up on your shoulders or at your sides if you'd like. You can also hold them in front of you, going between your legs, or you can do just body weight. Focus on getting good depth. You want those upper legs to be at least parallel to the floor at the bottom. If you want to go a little deeper, you can, but I go to parallel. All right, for the lunge, we're just going to do a forward lunge. So feet are hip width apart, stride out nice and far, come down. Let that back knee almost touch the ground, but come up just a little shy. And we're going to do 12 of these total, so 6 and 6. I am at 8. Again, if you want to hold your weight, you can. Good. All right, our next exercise is going to be the hip bridge. So we're going to lay flat on our backs, knees are bent, feet are flat, hands are out at the sides, like so. And we're just going to drive the hips upward. We have got 12 of these. Go. Get a good squeeze in the glutes and in the hamstrings. Make sure those calves are stabilizing. We're going to move through these exercises today, these three sets, pretty quickly. We want to get a burn in the lower body and keep it going. Once you've gotten 12, come back up. We're now going to sumo squat. So, sumo squat is just a very wide stance, toes pointed out, very wide position. You want to feel these in the inner thighs more than anything else. Your depth is not going to be as far as with just a normal squat, but that's fine. We're targeting, like I said, just the muscles in the inner thighs. So, we have got 10 of these. Go. And again, make sure those knees are going out. We're not letting them cave in this way. Again, your depth may not be as far as with a normal squat. It is not with mine. It's completely dependent on your hip anatomy. Good. All right, that was our first set. Let's start on set number 2, just going back to a normal squat. Toes again outward, feet hip width to shoulder width apart. Go. Good. All right, on to our lunges. We've got 12 of these. I'm at 11. 12. Good. Take it down. We're gonna hip bridge. Again, 12 of these. Go. Second round of sumo squats for 10. Go. As with a normal squat, make sure that back is staying nice and flat. Our head and neck are in line with the rest of our spine. Good. All right, now our last set. Normal squat, here we go. My legs are burning. I don't know about yours. Last set of lunges. If balance is an issue for these and it's getting worse as you're doing more sets, a broom handle works really well, or holding onto a chair or a couch if you're in your house. Good. All right, take it down. We are going to bridge for the final time for 12. Go. All right, and lastly, we have got a sumo squat. Go. Very nice. All right, that is our lower body cycle. Grab something to drink, get a little breather if you need to. Otherwise, let's dive right in to our upper body cycle. Okay, so we are on to our upper body exercises. This is where the weights are going to come into play if you have them. We're going to need a heavy set and a lighter set. The exercises we're going to do are a push-up, a Superman, a front raise, and a bent over row. So let's go ahead and get started with a push-up. We've got 10 of them. If you want to do these from your knees, you're welcome to. I'm going to do mine from my hands, at least for the first round, but we've got 10 of them. Go. Good. All right, lay flat for the Supermans. So we're just going to bring our arms and legs up off the ground, tightening the lower back and the upper back at the same time. Hold it for a second up in the air and then let it go back to the ground. We've got 10 of these as well. Ready? Go. Very nice. Bring it on up. We're going to grab our lighter set of weights. For our front raises, we've got 10 of these. Arms start by our sides. We're just going to come up until our arms are parallel to the floor and then back down. Make sure you're getting a good squeeze up at the top. Good. And you should feel those in the front part of the shoulders. All right, grab your heavier dumbbells or whatever you've got laying around. We're going to bend at the waist with what we call a hip hinge. Knees are slightly bent. Let our arms hang. We're going to pull the weights up like we're putting our hands in our pockets. We've got 10 of these as well. And at the top, you want to squeeze those shoulder blades together and really feel it in your back. You shouldn't be feeling these in your arms. If you feel them in your arms, think about pulling from the elbow, not from the hand. Good. That is set number one. Let's roll through all of those 2 more times. Going back down for a push-up, we've got 10. All right, lay it out flat. We're going to Superman. Ready? Go. Good. Come on up for our front raise. Now, if you want to change your hand position on these, you're welcome to. I go palms facing the floor. At least I am for these rounds. If you want to go palms facing each other, you're welcome to. 10 of them. All right, switch those dumbbells out. Bent over row for 10. Good. All right, take it down to the ground. Set number 3. Push-ups. Go. Good. Lay it out flat for our Supermans. Ready, go. All right, get those light dumbbells. Front raise, go. Good. And for our final exercise of this set, bent over row. Go. Very nice. All right, again, grab a drink of water, catch your breath, hit pause if you need to. Otherwise, we are going on to arms and abs. All right, kicking off our arms exercises are going to be bicep curls. We're also going to do tricep kickbacks, crunches, as well as some leg lifts. So if you've got your heavier dumbbells laying around or your lighter ones, whichever ones you want to use, go ahead and pick those up. And we are going to do bicep curls for 10. Here we go. Very nice. All right, grab those lighter dumbbells, hinge at the hips, just like we're doing the bent over row. Elbows are at 90 degrees, extend them straight out and bring them back in. We've got 10 of these as well. Go. The only thing that should be moving is the elbow joint. 10, very nice. All right, go ahead and drop those out. We're gonna head to the floor. And we've got crunches for 15. You can go hands across chest, behind your head, down to the sides, wherever you wanna put them. But we've got 15. Go. Remember, we're coming up just high enough that the shoulder blades come up off the ground. Good. All right, we're going to stay laying here on the ground, and we've got leg lifts. Legs are straight out in front of you. Bring them straight up till your hips come up off the ground. We have got 10 of these. Go. Very good. All right, bring it up top again. We've got bicep curls. I'm going to switch it up a little bit and do some hammer curls. So palms will be facing each other for me this round. 10 of them. Go. Remember, do not let your arms get completely straight at the bottom. We want to keep constant tension in the biceps throughout the entire set of the exercise. Good. All right, we're moving on to the triceps kickback. Down, elbows bent, kick it out, bring it back. Good. All right, down to the mat we go. And we've got crunches, 15, go. Very nice. All right, we've got leg lifts. 10 of them. Go. I like doing my leg lifts with my hands underneath my backside just to help protect my lower back. But if you were in a space where there is something behind you that you could maybe grab onto, that is really how I prefer to do these. Unfortunately, in the middle of a classroom floor, I don't have anything like that I can grab. But a couch or a chair, if you're in your living room or something, will work just fine. I feel like I can get a little more range of motion with my arms overhead, but without something to hold on to, I'll just keep sliding down the floor and eventually out of frame. All right, bicep curls. I'm going back to a normal grip on these. 10 of them. Hinge at the hips, and we got kickbacks. Go. Very nice. 15 crunches. Here we go. 10 for me. 15. Good. All right, and our final exercise of the day, we got our leg lifts. Ready, go. Very nice. All right. There you have it, your Wednesday boot camp class. I really appreciate all of you joining me. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. If you're watching this, near the Thanksgiving holiday, you may be watching it later than that. But I appreciate you joining me today. Either way, I have been Brad Clark. Likes, comments, subscribes, all those things really help us out on the channel, so we appreciate all of them. If you want to reach out to us directly, please feel free to do so at virtualwellness@tryhealth.com. Make sure that you check out the channel daily. We're always doing uploads and live classes, that kind of thing, and we really appreciate your viewership. So, once again, thank you guys, and we'll see you soon.